Hey, everybody. My name is Dredd, and welcome to Miss Valley Arts and Entertainment, my B movie review. We're going to do this one a little bit differently. This is, first of all, a foreign film, so makes it a little bit harder to get information on it. Also, I am doing this off the cuff without having written anything down, and within about 5 minutes of just having finished the movie. So, this is my B movie review of the 2008 film The Machine Girl. Its original title, and I believe it's Japanese, is, and please forgive my pronunciation, Kataude Mashin Garu. And the tagline for this movie, according to IMDb, where I'm getting most of my information, is maimed while seeking revenge, a girl becomes stronger than ever. So, what is the Machine Girl, and what gives it? I'm lost the word I want. What is the Machine Girl movie, and what causes someone to want to see this? Um, at its heart, it's a revenge film, and those films, I would say, over the last 20 years in particular, have become quite popular. Probably even going back into the mid 90s when revenge films really started to come in, mid to late 90s. And as we moved through the 2000s, they really picked up. I mean, obviously, Kill Bill is the big revenge movie that everybody knows. That kind of was a B movie that kind of crossed over because it got so popular. I'd be curious as to how popular the Machine Girl is, say, in Japan, where it originates, as opposed to the rest of the world. And I don't know the answer to that. But it is a revenge film. It is very over the top, but it also takes itself seriously at the same time, if that makes sense. It doesn't set out to. It's not like watching not another scary movie. Like if you like scary movies and then you watch another scary movie, that's a spoof. This is not a spoof movie, at least in my opinion. What it is, it's just told very a little bit tongue in cheek, with a little bit of subtle humor to it. But really, it is a revenge movie. It's definitely an action movie. It's definitely a gore movie. It's definitely every time it tries to draw you in emotionally, actually does a half decent job. But at the same time, it's just you shake your head and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm watching this. But if you're like me, you get involved in it and you're like, I want to see how it ends. I don't want to put it down. Um, let's see. The director of this movie, and this movie came out in 2008. The director of this movie was Noboru Iguchi. The writer was also Noboru Iguchi. And the stars of it, and there are a lot of people who acted in this movie. I'm just going to give what the IMDb lists as the three main stars. So, and again, I apologize for my pronunciation. I'm not Japanese. Manase Yashiro, Asami, and Nobuhiro Nishihari. And that's as good as I can do. I apologize to those actors and actresses. Now, there are rumors that some of the people in this movie, it doesn't say female, men or women or both, were porn stars. Perhaps they were Japanese porn stars. Perhaps they weren't. I don't know. It does list that as kind of a hint on IMDb. Maybe they know a lot better than I do. Uh, I don't know my Japanese porn stars. Anybody out there know their Japanese porn stars? Please don't admit to it. Okay, let's move on. What else can we say about the movie? Um, it has an artistic style that is very Japanese anime type style, very brutal, very in your face, very over the top, um, very Japanese, with Western influences, right? But it's also, obviously not anime; it's live action. Um, obviously, maimed while seeking revenge. The star of the movie, she loses an arm and replaces it with a machine gun. So there's going to be a lot of goofs in the film. There's going to be a lot of, heaving a large machine gun around on the end of her nub of her arm kind of thing, where you're going to be able to tell if you look closely enough. You're going to have to suspend disbelief, really, because, okay, how does she fire it? We don't know. Why does it appear to wobble at times like it's made out of, Nerf material? You're gonna have to look past that, and it's not that badly done. I mean, there's actually, I don't know what the budget for this movie was, but it looks like there was actually some money put into it. Um, and they did the best they could with the special effects, and definitely with the horror aspects, the makeup, the spraying blood, the gore, the bodies being chopped apart in all kinds of hideous ways. All the good stuff that if you enjoy this type of movie, that you know what I'm talking about. It does it pretty damn well. So the storyline is, and again, tagline is machine girl, one-armed ballistic assault heroine. This film was not rated. Um, and the storyline, according to IMDb, says Ami is a typical college girl. She's bright, friendly, popular, and athletic, with nothing to set her apart from other girls her age, other than the fact that she is an orphan left to care for her younger brother after her father committed suicide after being falsely accused of murder. I'm going to interject. Looks like both her parents committed suicide after being falsely accused of murder. While there is tragedy in the past, the siblings' future looks good, except for one thing. Amy's brother has racked up a considerable debt to another boy at school, and that boy just happens to be the heir to a clan of vicious ninja yakuza. Ami's brother can't pay, violence breaks out, and in the course of trying to avenge her brother, yeah, we gave away the plot right there. Yeah, he dies. Ami is captured by the clan. They torture her and hack her arm right off. Part of her arm. Ami escapes barely alive and is taken in by the owners of a machine shop, who are also out for revenge, who build her a customized bullet-spewing arm. From that point, the quest for revenge is on in earnest. And that storyline on IMDb was written by Todd Brown for Fantasia Film Festival. There is no clear nudity in this one. There's a little bit of hinted at stuff. There is some sexual violence strongly hinted at, but not shown. And there is a lot of gore and a lot of blood and a lot of death and a lot of people screaming and a lot of people cursing and a lot of people being just really, really nasty human beings. But in spite of that, it was a damn good movie. It really was. Is it cheesy? Yes, it's cheesy in a Japanese way though, which I enjoy. I've seen some Japanese movies before, in an anime type action style, over the top kind of thing before. I've seen some. They've always been in Japanese. This one was dubbed into English, though you can get it in Japanese as well. That's one of the things is you're listening and it's got English voices and you're thinking you're listening to the conversation, to the plot, to the words, to the dialogue. That's the word I look for. You're listening to the dialogue of the movie and you're thinking to yourself, I wonder if it would be better if I was actually, listening to this in Japanese and then reading the subtitles as it's translated from Japanese. It would be different than the words are being spoken in English somewhat. It would make a little more sense. Then you're like, no, I don't really think so. This movie is exactly what it is. It is a Japanese anime based, and I don't think it's actually based on an anime. When I say that, it's just influenced by that style. Uh, a revenge flick with a lot of gore and a lot of strange props being used in strange ways. A lot of very interesting action scenes, crouching tiger, hidden dragon type stuff, a little less wire work, but a little Jackie Chan type stuff going on. It's very, very interesting. Um, so if you are into this kind of movie, or you think you might want to give it a try, I would suggest you'd go ahead and do it. I mean, in the end, The Machine Girl from 2008, it is a B movie, but not a bad movie. So I hope some of you out there enjoyed this and will give it a try. I know I enjoyed sitting through for the last hour and a half of watching it. I actually did. I've seen many worse movies. I've seen many A-list movies or tried to see them that I literally like turned off and walked away from and said I'm never gonna finish that because that's garbage. Uh, I don't feel that way about a film like this. It may never win an award anywhere, at least not in Hollywood or any of those places, but I think kudos for a film well done. It stays within what it's supposed to be, and it's a well done movie in that sense. So that's my B movie review of The Machine Girl from 2008, a Japanese movie, and I highly recommend it. So I want to thank you all for tuning in. And right about now, because I didn't put one up anywhere, I am going to put up a photo right over here. Yeah. Over this way. No, this way. Over this way. That way. Me and my camera directions over this way right now. There it is. It's a picture of the movie. So you can all see it. That's what the cover looks like. I hope you guys are going to go check it out. Hey, from Miss Valley Gaming, also called Miss Valley Arts and Entertainment, where we do more than just gaming, because we've even got movie reviews. B-movie reviews, because those are my favorite kind of movies. My name is Dredd. Thank you all for joining me. Peace out.